Yes, hello, and welcome to Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. This was kind of a spur-of-the-moment decision before I started streaming. I was like, yeah, I enjoyed playing Supreme Commander, so why don't I do a bit of that? I'll just be playing Skirmish, I won't be doing through the campaign. I hope this works alright. I haven't actually tested it, whether my computer can play this and stream at the same time. It should be able to. This game is rather old. However, we're not just playing Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. I do have a few mods installed. Oh, pardon me. Oh, I was having a Malteser and... anyway. Right, we have a few mods. This one's just so that icons appear. I usually play... I've been playing with nothing but time, which means that I don't need to worry about mass or energy. Perhaps a bit cheaty, but it means I just get to build big units. Supreme Commander music, because I personally consider the base Supreme Commander music superior to the expansion. And the Total Mayhem mod. Now, Total Mayhem mod, it's not a complete conversion, but it adds a bunch of new units and buildings to each of the factions. Primarily to the, I think they're called the UAC and the Cybran. Mostly a bunch of giant mechs, which is pretty cool. It also adds some for the Aeon, I think they are, and maybe for the Seraphim? Is the aliens? It's been a while since I've played, so... But yes, that is the mod which I'm playing, so... We'll just do Skirmish. And, I also have the Saurian AI installed, which means that the AI is a bit smarter than it usually is. It's a bit more aggressive too, which helps. I think I'll play a 2 versus 2. Let's see. Supported players 4. And we'll do... like a map with lots of ground. I don't have any map packs, so I've just got the base maps for the game. Is that Shallows? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do this one. Okay. And I'll add in sorry, and adaptive AIs. I won't do the cheating AIs. I'll just add Saurian AI adaptive. Man, what faction should we play as? UEF, Aeon, Cybran, or Seraphim? I was right on them. Or did I say UAC? UEF. We'll play with teams, so it'll be Team 1, Team 2, and Team 2. I do like the Cybran. As I said, most of the newer units are added to the UEF and the Cybran. The Aeon have a few, but not many, and I don't actually know if the Seraphim have any new units added by the mod or not. Let's play as the Cybran. I like the Cybran. That, and we'll change our colors over because Cybran are red. Need to be red. So ally will be dark red, and you will be purple. Sure. That all looks fine. We'll start. I do like Supreme Commander a lot. The like systems you can set up for moving troops around and like organizing your base are something I would like to see in more games. Right. Yes, yes. Battle music starts because my building is deconstructing itself. Okay. It's left click, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Right, and also because of things like this. You can split the screen. This is still impressive to me. You can look at 2 different things at once. Such tactics. Anyway. So ally down there. Okay. Have this. And we'll build some engineers. I might put the sound up. Let's put the music up a bit, because I like the music. Oh, the music is full. Master volume. Okay. Put the sound down. Okay. Hey, little builder. I want you to build mass extractors, even though they're not very useful to me. Actually, they kind of are. If you build a lot of things, you can kind of overrun the automatic resource generation. I want you to go down here, and I want you to start building heavy point defenses along here. This is Supreme Commander, Forged Alliance. It is a large-scale strategy game. I think it came out... I can't remember when. Supreme Commander might have come out 2008. Forged Alliance might have come out 2009 or 10. I'm playing with a mod which adds a number of new units. So, if you've heard of Total Annihilation or the newer game called Planetary Destruction, it is in the vein of that. There's also Supreme Commander 2, but I haven't actually played that. I didn't really look at it too much because it changed a number of things about the game. Oh hum. We'll build some of these. Experimental point defense. Yes. I'm building turrets around my base to protect it. And this is the important unit we have. The Armored Command Unit. This is our primary... Essentially, this is us. The view which we're looking through is supposed to be like the character in here looking at a screen and directing things from inside this robot. And it is our primary builder. Build some air factories. And if it dies, we lose. Also goes up in a big fireball. We'll link these onto this building so that they produce units which this building builds. You do that by selecting the building and right-clicking on the parent building. You want them all to derive their what's it called? Derive their commands from. So if I build these light battle mechs, you can see they all start building. And you can link up as many as you want to that, I believe. And where you tell this one to go, where you tell this one to send its troops to, if I say right-click over here and it will put a flag here for these troops to, when they're finished, move over there, all these will send their troops over to there as well. There's more complicated commands you can give. Would an Age of Empires fan like it? I do like Age of Empires as well, and I like it. Resource generation is different. If you see up here, I'm currently playing with a modification which means resources don't mean anything. How the resources work in the base game, it's not like Age of Empires where you say get 20 food and it goes into a 20 food stockpile. What happens is that you have a rate of resources generated over time, and as you build things, it builds up the subtraction. You can see here plus 450 minus 44. This is mass, and this is energy. And if this goes over this number, then you start losing your stockpiled mass in the storage. Oh, and the enemy is sending the enemy is sending some units into my base. That's another thing you can do. You have aircraft which can ferry units. There's these carriers which you can load up with units and send them off. I have light air transports. Cyberans, the faction I'm playing as, Cyberan, are kind of mostly focused on laser attacks. My point defense turrets here have lasers on them, which means they shoot in a straight line, and they're not good if the terrain is varied. The UEF, who I'm fighting against, have projectile weapons, and they arc, so they're better at firing over hills and so on. But the lasers tend to be faster hitting than the slower moving projectiles of the UEF. A bit of a difference. There's not too much difference between the factions. Hey! You're trying to send one of their builders to capture my structure there. Okay, we'll build some more turrets. You can see the bodies left by the enemy tanks here. You can collect these for resources. It's just like mass. You can collect mass from them. Here's our robots. Scale is quite large in this game. You can see there's trees there and they're towering over them. Chonk, 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 chonk. But these are only light attack ones. Come on. Can we go across there? We can. Start producing. I want you to build light battle mechs and just produce them on an infinite build. Them robots! They're all robots. All of our units are robots, except for this guy. This guy is got a living person in it. But all the other units we produce are robots. So it's just... the whole idea of it is this command unit is sent onto a planet using local resources. It builds up a factory, starts producing units, and uses just that to start producing the battle. Like we're doing currently. Oh, we can't cross that water? Okay. Oh, I was hoping we could actually cross that when it was shallows, but... oh well. Yeah, turrets here maybe turn to attack that. Yep. Pow! Boom. Let's build some assault bots. They can get pretty big. Those aren't even the biggest. I don't actually have the biggest on this faction. I believe the Aeon have the biggest robot. Or the Seraphim? The Seraphim, I think, might actually have a slightly taller robot. But the Aeon also have, like, the biggest vehicle. It's this massive floating disc with a big beam underneath it, which can destroy things by flying over them. Right, let's get some perimeter light up. I'll set a light path. Another neat feature is that you can move the move command icons, so I can adjust this patrol route by clicking and dragging these little icons around. It's very nice. Let's build some air to ground. Let's build some interceptors and then some of these. They're both... oh, these are prowlers, they're Velox. Okay. Boom! There's a pretty big explosion. I wonder what that was. Okay. You're just building things. I actually want you to stop that now. And... stop! Good. And there... I want you to build a bunch of engineers. Because another thing you can do with this is you can attach engineers to the construction buildings, and they will, as you can see here, you can see they're sending these little robots, these little build drones to fly around the building. They're helping it construct the units I've told it to build. So that speeds up the production a little bit. It does cost more resources, but since resources aren't an issue, may as well do that. I can also tell them to assist my command unit in its construction, and they'll follow it around. Unit pathfinding can be a bit iffy, especially when there's lots of units. So they'll probably end up bumping around on each other a fair bit, but I want another... get some of those. We need to protect our base. Oh, you're on... infinite build still. Just produce the ones which you're building. Okay. You two over there. You two over there. You two there. And you there. I want you to assist, you to assist, you to assist, and you to assist. And I want to select all of you and tell you to upgrade to tech level 2. Oh, we're getting our Karakurt. Big stompy robot. Look at it, just demolish the trees as it passes over them. These experimental point defense are an anti-air turret. They shoot a laser and shoot down aircraft which come near. Apparently they're called pens. There's also Seacraft. You can see these naval factories here which are producing some submarines, and you can also produce battleships and aircraft carriers and other things like that. You can also upgrade your mass extractors here. Yes, you're all produced. Here's another thing. I'll just pause a bit to explain this. You can see these little red beams connecting between these power generators I built and the land factory here. You can, when you're playing without resources, it's a good idea to construct power generators and also have the mass extractors next to factories, because when you have the power generators next to the factory, I believe it gives you a discount on the power cost of the units you're building. So you can like, you know, have like adjacency bonuses by laying out your bases in an efficient manner like that. But I don't really need to do that at the moment. That's why these buildings are spaced apart like this. Also, so that units can move around them more easily. Because as I said, units can get caught up on them a bit. Let's build some amphibious tanks, because they'll be able to go over the water. There's another. Oh, these are amphibious. Because they're so big. It's just these little robots here which aren't amphibious. There's a bit of slowdown there. The game doesn't really like it when I try and click and drag these shadows for the units to move. They're shelling me. Lovely. You can also see my AI friend over here is saying it's attacking one of the enemy AIs every now and then. Harms, apparently. I'm gonna have to build some... what's it called? I want you to help him and just zap another aircraft out of the air. Oh yeah, right. Also, you lot. We need to build some air staging facilities. Aircraft have fuel, and if they don't have aircraft staging facilities, they will keep flying around until they run out of fuel, and then they'll just move really slowly. They don't crash, but they're just sort of like going... Sorry. You need places for them to refuel. And we'll upgrade our command unit here to Tech 2. So that he can build Tech 2 units as well as some extra units he has available. Another good thing about the soundtrack in this is that it's done by the very talented Jeremy Soule, I believe, who also did music for the Elder Scrolls series. Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion. I think it's Jeremy Soule. Tech 2. And we can build engineering stations. These help production a lot. These are little buildings which have engineering drones in them, and any constructions which are occurring around them, they will actually send these little drones out to help build. You can also put them next to factories and they will help the factories. They will also, I believe, repair things near them. Let's say that this one's helping this get built at the moment. I don't know whether to collect mass near them. Be nice if they did. Area assist toggle. You can turn it off if you want, because it does draw resources. Okay. Oh, my robots! There's a lot of enemies over there and I want you to shoot them. Chunk, 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 chunk. The game doesn't look as good as you'd want from this angled. It's not really designed. The game's not really made to be looked at this angle. But you can see the aircraft sending units over. Amphibious tanks are running under the water. And they get blown up as soon as they appear on the other side. Okay, apparently it's quite deep there. There is friendly fire, so they might be shooting their own tanks trying to shoot mine. Chunk, 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 chunk. They offload their rockets and everything else. Just clear up these tanks. Well, they have lasers on the front too. Like plasma guns on them or something? Not too sure. Oh no, one of them died. They got blown up. We need bigger robots. Upgrade the engineering facilities, they get another engineering drone, and they get faster at aiding. Okay, stop building the amphibious tanks. Build these battle mechs. Actually, no, don't build the battle mechs. Build some tech level 2 engineering engineers. Oh, you're actually going through building all of them. Interesting. There's a big stompy robot my AI friend has built. Some people may recognize some of the robots added. I believe some of them are added from the Battletech series, the Mech Warriors games. This is a Red Hawk, apparently. I do recognize one of them. There is a Mad Cat in this. I have not actually played any of the Mech Warrior games. Where'd you go? Where'd my ACU go? Oh, he's there. Okay. Let's go up to tier 3. Right. You lot. I want you to build... Where is it? There we go. Build some shield generators. Because I don't want my base getting blown up. There we go. And there. And you can build a few more around like that. The orange line is the extent of the shield which the shield generator projects. You can upgrade them so that their shield gets larger. Though, of course, they do draw more power from that. There's the largest power generator you can get. Come on. You can see what I mean by the AI. The pathfinding is a bit wonky. I may learn from something. I may learn something. That's my AI friend. I think it feels like it's taunting me. That's the UAC AI there. Okay, here's another one. Gargantua. It's a big honking robot. We're gonna build several of them. How's it going? Fine. We need more radar so that we can see what they're doing. I don't actually have any radars. I feel a bit bad beating up on you like this. You're so condescending. Oh, it's still on. Still on infinite produce. Fine. You lot do that. You ones do that. You ones do that. You ones do that. There we go. And you there. Hey, we got a big robot. Get down there. Stomp, 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 stomp. Alright, I don't... Yeah, okay, you're producing a few more. That's fine. Go down here. So the robot. Massive aircraft carrier. Boom! Flattened all the trees in the area. All the stuff it's carrying, if you destroy it in the air, it gets destroyed along with it. What should I do? Here we go. Let's build some wildcats. They're called Gatling mechs. They have to clear all the trees before they build that, so we'll build them like this. Or you can click and drag to build multiple units. I think you hold down shift and then click and drag. Another robot. And go there. You're still building them? I don't want you to build it anymore. I've got too many tier 2 constructors. Thought I told you to stop. Oh well. I can build everything now. There you go. You can see this is this is like a mech warrior type walker. It's even got the cockpit for a non-existent human pilot. However, considering the scale of these things, that would be a massive human. Because remember, like, these are trees. So. It's just like a 4-story tall human or something. Nothing. Nothing that odd. There we go. Stop. Stop. I want a good selection of you, and I want you to go down here. And I want you to build an artillery installation over here. Actually, just do it like this. There we go. There we go. You don't hold down shift, otherwise they'll have to go to the spot I said over here first, and then go back. Okay, send these robots over. Look at all the missiles they're firing everywhere. Pow, 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 pow. I'm not going to say that the units that the mod adds are balanced, but they're pretty cool. How's the audio? It's not too loud, is it? You get a bit thuddy. Okay, keep going. Stop. Stop. I'm not going to say I'm playing this for a challenge. More for the spectacle than anything else. Oh, there's one of the big experimental units. That's one of the base game ones. That's called the Fat Boy. It's a large mobile factory with essentially battleship cannons on each corner. It was. Oh, they're building experimental defense turret there too. So much dagger. No, my wildcat. Look at those. Look at those air transports flying around. We're just gonna have to build more. You on Tech 3? Yes, you are. Okay, let's build some really big robots. Build some of these. These are the base game. These are experimental spider bots, or the Monkey Lord. Well, they were. I had queued up 3 of them. No, that's not. I'm building something else there. That's the Indigo, experimental mobile cloak field generator. I don't want multiple of them. Oh, they're bombing my things. No. I've been getting lax on my anti-air. Okay. Come on. Build that. You 4. Go over there. Okay. I want you over there to build anti-air flak and just construct that there. And I want you lot to build more anti-air flak here. So they'll probably fly around it. See, I believe the AI is saying, hey, you don't have much anti-air defense, and it's adapting to that and building aircraft. That's, I believe, what the enhanced Saurian AI is supposed to do. Also, my pen defenses are tech level 1, so they're not good enough to deal with the higher tech level aircraft. Got a Monkey Lord. This is a large 6-legged walker with a massive laser cannon on it. I believe it's called a microwave laser or something like that. Amphibious anti-air, massive personal stealth, sonar, torpedoes, and it's volatile. I can make it stealthed. Well, it's currently stealthed. That means it doesn't show up on radar. Only direct vision is good enough to be able to see it. Let's build an artillery installation. How's my other artillery installation going? Oh, they built them. Well done. Build some experimental point defense along here. I think they're shooting, like, tactical missiles at my guys. That's why they're taking so much damage. Or it's bombers. Bombers could be dropping bombs on them and doing a lot of damage. Let's build some advanced gunships. Right, you're Tech 2? Good. I want... build these stealth fighters. Oh, I don't want both of you doing that, actually. Stop that. Good. Okay. Sometimes if you select all of them, they will queue up the units separately rather than assisting the other one. So, I don't want that. I want just the lead one to have the build queue and the assist ones to have no build queue, so that they take their build queue from the primary factory. No! Yeah, I think that's tactical missiles, which are destroying them. Have these little shield units. Ooh. That was scary. They're building a Mayhem Mark IV prototype ultra heavy battle mech. Okay. I want you to build... yeah, build the experimental gunship. This is another base game unit. I think it's called the Scarab. Build some more air staging facilities. There we go. Oh, no. I keep getting the left and right map button mixed up. Okay. You're on tech level 3. Turn off infinite build. And build 20 tech level 3 engineers. As the engineers go up in tech level, they also get increased ability to build, so they get faster at building. Because they have more of the little assist drones. Oh, I don't know whether it's one-to-one there. We can see our big artillery cannon here. Boom! Firing up. It's arcing away. You can actually see the shot. It's this big yellow dot on the map. And it falls down. Ooh. And I think it missed terribly. Why is it shooting at something over there? Is its minimum range too close or something? Where is it? There it is. No? I'd prefer you to be, like, shelling their base, please. Rather than shooting at something all the way over there. Okay. Build some mad cats. Over here. Actually, just help him. And he will build the mad cats. Mad cat Mark II. Is that a mad cat? Yeah, it is. And there, and there. There. And you two. And we'll see what kind of havoc we can cause with these. Probably not much, because they probably have good anti-air. You see our AI friend is ferrying units over to their island. The aircraft have some tanks attached to them. So they're probably getting shot down before they get too far. That's a prototype mobile fortress. That's pretty big. There's their command unit. Go for him. If we destroy their commander, their base just goes kaboom. Because he's very important. We might actually destroy him here. Yep. There we go. Ooh! Oh, it's actually called a Soul Ripper, not Scarab. You see the big explosion. No! Kaboom! That's one of the AI down. Oh no! No, no, no! My commander's getting shot. Oh! Damn! No, I got blown up! Oh, that's why. They have their own mobile artillery. Oh! Well, damn. I wasn't paying attention. There goes my base. Kaboom. Everything's dead. Oh, they got me. I wasn't expecting that. I just wait for my AI friend to try and destroy the enemy. But I'm not likely going to wait for that. How are we going? Well, I mean, we could sit here and watch the AI duke it out. I think we'll call it though. Endgame. Yep. And I still have 40 minutes left, so I might do another 1 versus 1. Because I'd like to win a battle, rather than getting killed like that. Ah. 2 versus 2. And we'll go... Williamson's Bridge. We'll do Saurian AI Adaptive. And we'll actually play as the UEF this time. Or, I'll actually play as the Aeon, and we'll be against Seraphim. So I can show off some of the other factions. You'll be yellow, and we'll be green. And there we go. I'll show off all the factions. So, here we go. Here's the Aeon. As I said, for the most part, the factions are the same in their general function, but they have sort of different weapon strengths and unit types. The UEF, there is backstory behind them. The UEF is like the large sort of humanity empire. I think it's UEF is United Earth Federation or something like that. And they're like, you know, the big faction. And then the Cybran are a sort of a breakaway faction from the UEF. Because what is it exactly? The UEF, I think, made use of clones. Or like cyborg hybrids to do a lot of computing in their empire, and then the Cybrans managed to get managed to break free, and they formed their own faction to earn their freedom from the UEF. The Aeon are humans which were colonists on a planet, and they found alien artifacts there, and they started worshipping the aliens. And no, they actually found aliens on a planet, and they started worshipping them, or living as the aliens did, picking up their culture and their way of life. And then the aliens, I think, got wiped out by this UEF, and the Aeon rose up as a faction to sort of punish the UEF for their aggressive actions against the peace-loving aliens. And then the Seraphim are actually the aliens that the Aeon worshipped, or followed in their way of life. And I think they're just looking for retaliation against the human factions for the death of their colony, as it turned out. So you can see the UEF sort of, the Aeon sort of make their buildings form from giant puddles of metal. I think it's supposed to be. They have a lot of, like, slow-moving, but powerful projectiles, buildings. They, like, shoot plasma blasts. Okay. And they have a lot of hover vehicles as well. I want you to build air factories because we need more anti-air. Than we did last time. Yes. Also some anti-air turrets would do well. Tier 1 anti-air turrets aren't very good though. They kind of do the job alright against slower aircraft, but against higher tier aircraft they're really just not that good. And I think they don't tend to fire fast enough. You can see their builders are these large orb things and they're sending out this energy beam to construct the buildings from these puddles. Very spacey science. Very high-tech science stuff. All of their vehicles and buildings have this sleek look to them. Even our armored command unit has one. It has that look. A lot of lights on it too. I want you to patrol around my base. Please. Thank you. Actually, I want this to move in a bit closer. That way you'll be able to go to a staging facility when I build one. There we go. Their vehicles, being hovercrafts, have the advantage that they can actually turn to shoot at things while still moving in the direction you told them to. I suppose it's just like a turret, but the whole vehicle moves. You see they have those little pulse blasts. I don't really know what the Seraphim's strength is. This is the alien faction. They have all these weird sort of elaborate walkers, like spider bots and all that. Build some battle tanks. And just keep building battle tanks. Oh, are these anti-air? Oh, these are anti-air. Okay. Build fighters and interceptors. And I want you to go up to tech level 2. Please. There we go. Finish building that one. And then I want you to actually build some these heavier air ground to ground defense turrets. You go over there, because there's a builder coming around that way. Assist him. Actually, go off that. And when you get to that, just upgrade. Oh, you actually start upgrading right now. Okay, stop building battle tanks. Upgrade these. You can see there's an animation for the building upgrading. Gets another build structure out of it. Why is there ACU attacking me? I mean, okay, sure, fine, whatever. Might be a lot faster than I thought it would be. The ACU is pretty good at defending itself, at least against low-level attacks. There's the Seraphim ACU. This weird, spindly-looking thing with, like, circles on its feet. Okay. And build one of these. There we go. Pardon any issues, my mouse wheel is still wonky. So scrolling in and out is a bit touch and go sometimes. Okay, yeah, build these medium tanks. You help construct that. And we'll advance. I think these can land on these staging facilities. They should be able to, they're only tech level 1. See, my aircraft are all flying around in their patrol route. They'll automatically engage any enemies which come within range. As you'd expect. Come on, shoot him. Pop, 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 pop. Might not be able to deal with all that. Nope, he's retreating. Okay. Let him back off for the moment. Build some mobile shield generators. Oh, I didn't actually change the ticker for this. There we go. Oh, I forgot about that. It's a bit late now, but oh well. We have our big robot here. Kuma. Very nasty looking, it makes big explosions. Okay, advance up there. I want you to take up again, tier 3. Upgrade to land factories. Assist him. You're all tier level 2? Yes. Good combat fighters. We probably don't need to, actually. We'll probably be done with this quickly. I might do another one. can see the construction buildings, they have these big floaty things, and I think they... I don't know, I think they summon their units in from portals. Come on, move up a bit closer. I have a Tech 3 thing there. Oh, they got strategic bomber. Right. Where is their commander? That's a generator, so shoot that. Hello, Commander. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oop. Oh dear, we had a disconnect. Nose. Oh, hold on. And we're going fine up until then. Yeah, are you going to start? No. Okay. Disconnect, reconnecting in 20 seconds. Oh well. We will build an Omni sensor, a radar, and you're going to connect now. There we go. Okay, and we're back. Right. Sorry for that. It dropped out briefly. Annoying. I don't know why it decides to do that. I was going easy on you, noob. Oh, gee, thanks. I actually got him. I might do another battle. Why not? This one's a pretty short one. Boom! Game over. Yay! We're victorious! In game. Yep. Yay! And let's do one more. Skirmish. We'll do map. We'll do another 1 versus 1. We'll do... let's do Finn's Revenge. And we'll do blue, and we'll be CEF. We'll do Saurian AI Adaptive, and we'll go against... We'll be against Cybran this time. There we go. And we'll start. Okay. Build them land factories. Build air factories. You see the UEF is a lot more blocky in their design. Cybran have all these spiky bits all over them. The Aeon are a lot sleeker and the UEF are a lot blockier. General aesthetics behind the factions. Okay. And I want you to build some engineers. Yeah. go up here. And I want you to build heavy point defenses around here. There. And you can also build some of these. Anti-air as well there. Then I want you to build that there, and this there. I want you to start patrolling units like this. There. Build 5 air scouts, and they'll build a bunch of fighters, some interceptors. And you can assist when you're built. There you go. Build another 2 air factories, actually. And you can build some air staging. Here. No? Down here. There we go. You can actually move constructions as well once you've once they've placed the blueprint down, but before they've started being built, which is another nice feature. You just click on, you hold down Shift, and you click on this little, what's it called, wrench icon, and you can click and you can drag it to wherever you want, and they'll build it there instead. Very nice. You there, you there, there, and you two. I want you to build. I don't know. Build a radar system over there. Actually, no, go over here and do the same as that one's doing. Heavy defense. Heavy defense. Gatlings. Gatlings. Oh. Build some experimental artillery there as well. It'll take them a while to build that. You can see the estimated time there. It will take them about half an hour to do all that. But I've got them doing that mostly just to keep them busy. Not really expecting them to survive long enough to be able to do that. Right. I wish there was lines which you could see which ones are assisting which buildings. That'd be useful. Okay, you lot. There. You build a mass extractor there. Or build one there. You lot. Assist that. Upgrade it to Tech 2. Upgrade these to Tech 2. How are you going? You'll be done in a minute with that one. Okay. Oh, they've got a Tech 2 unit there. We'll build some attack bombers. Yes, build an advanced gunship. And you can build that as well. You aid him building that. We can send it out to deal with these engineers which are coming into my territory. Oh. And these light rocket walkers which are destroying my buildings. Gee, thanks. you've finished building that, so start building Gatling robots. Send them over there. And I want you to build some of these Banshees. That'll be nice. Boom. There you go. Sure. Go over there and destroy that mass extractor, then come back. Can we build a kennel? No, that's Tech 2. The kennel is a engineering support building, which the UEF have. Yeah, you can shoot your rockets even when you're on the ground. Come on. Didn't I tell you to build that? To destroy that? Zap, 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 zap. Keep the advance going. Go this way. Oh, they're ACU is over there. Might not survive that. Let's go get him! Come on, where are you? There you are. I don't think you're going to survive this. You can't get under a shield before I'm able to destroy you? Nope. Boom! Did take out my vehicle though. Ah! I don't know why they keep sending their ACUs over to my base. Maybe they're wanting to take those mass extractors, which I haven't built on. But anyway. There we go. 2 wins and 1 loss. But the loss was a 2 versus 2. Anyway, that is Supreme Commander. That will probably do for today. Was this? Yep. Let's see our stats here. Oh, only 55 kills. Some of the battles are... If I do larger battles, they'll go on for much longer. But I kind of wanted it to stay under an hour, even though this is 10 minutes over an hour, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, that is Supreme Commander Forged Alliance with the, what's it called? Total Mayhem mod. Yes. I will have a link to that in the description for the video below, where you can download it. I quite enjoy it. It adds a bunch of new units. I can't speak for its balance in multiplayer. I never play multiplayer in this. But yep. So, this is a rather old game. 2007. It's saying it came out. Jeez. Anyway, that was Supreme Commander. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me again next time. Stop the recording here.